Well, howdy tubers. Well, worked on this morning and did a video and then deleted it because it just wasn't working out and still not working out. But I'll show you the contraption that I've come up with and what I'm doing. But I just can't get this dialed in. I guess because it's a fiberglass spinner or something, and it's just too wobbly and everything. But this is what I've done. In my other video, I showed what I'd done inside here, but I mean, I can tell you that I took a 2x4 and drilled it and did the 2-inch, I guess they call it a pilot hole, that, well, like this. Like that 2-inch hole there, so that it would fit over the prop hub, and then and bolted it down with 3 bolts, anyways, 3 evenly spaced bolts, and the thrust plate on there too, and then on the end of that board, which is it's maybe probably 10 inches long. Wasn't quite the diameter of the spinner, but in the end of it, I drilled 2, or well, one on each end. Okay, here it is. 1/2 inch holes, and then I measured up from that where it would be on the spinner, so that I could get this in here, and okay, there it is. So I could get that in there and turn, and I'm going the direction that the engine runs, and turning. To see what kind of play, or not play, but run out, I guess would be the real word. But I don't know. With the aluminum one, you knew where to start at because the spinner would fit the back plate. On this one here, like I told you the other day, or I think I did, that the spinner overlaps the back plate by maybe 3/32 to an 1/8 inch, and of course I don't know how precision I could trim that off, because obviously, well, yeah, I just don't know how accurate I could get that. So because I'd like to trim that off so that I would know it would, because it's sticking back, and my tolerance gap here is, of course, not like it was with just the back plate on there. So I'm just about to give up, but Steve at Hummel gave me an idea of since those spinners are made here in Kansas City, I'm just go buy one, or go have them make me one, and then I'll have one. But anyway, I can't take the credit for this. Now I can take the credit for making this little thing, but when I was building the first Ultra Cruiser, a guy stopped by and I was telling him how I was wanting to somehow do this spinner. Of course, I had a prop on there then, and so he said, "Well, hinge this thing so there's a bolt back here." But I kind of modified that since then, and now I've got it locked down so that I can have my dial indicator on here. And if the prop blade was there, well, then you'd have to lift the thing up to clear. But that just seems like that gets all out. But that's how I did the first one, and it ran really true. So in this particular case, well, since I don't have a prop in there, I just got a substitute with holes in the end of it so I can reach in and turn it and then I don't have to lift up this contraption to avoid hitting the prop blade when you're turning it around. So I don't know. Of course, I'm hoping maybe to fly next weekend. But then, of course, I'll say that, but I don't know how long it would take for them maybe to make that spinner. I mean, you watch them do it on YouTube and stuff, and it don't take very long to do it. But I mean, we're talking. I mean, like, of course, I guess depends on how much other stuff they got to do before they could get to that. But anyway, I guess spinner and the props, just about it. Oh, and I don't remember if I think I did go ahead and say that in the last video, that I've got the belts in and got, except now I got back in there and got them all adjusted. So they're fitting, and I got the box down there Velcroed in. And let's see what kind of voltage we still got now. Well, 13.3. So, and then that's waking up there. Maybe. Huh. There it's going. That's the B-Light one, which we'll have to see if it works or not. I guess it's doing something. I don't remember going through all that before. It says calibrating altitude. There we go. And then I know it'll show something else. I don't know if that's showing up in here or not. Too bright or something. Well, maybe that's it. And then, of course, the tack's over there, which you can't see inside here. So, and buddy Matt thinks that because when you turn this, well, I'll just do it. Turn this off and turn it back on, and this goes 188, and then it says 70, and then goes to, I'm going to say that means cold, because it's got a C over here at the bottom, and of course right here it says C for Celsius. So I'm thinking that, of course, I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, I guess I think I can go ahead and pull this plastic off here now. How about that? Maybe it'll show up better. Okay, now turn it on. Let's see, it says 188 and then 74 and then C. And I'm thinking that it's just too cold for it to read yet, is what I'm thinking. And of course, the oil pressure isn't going to work until, of course, it's running. And then we got voltage. So, anyway, time will tell. Oh, and of course, still got to figure out something here. And just don't know yet. So, but we're getting there. I still got, if I do get to go by next week, of course, I guess I'll just have to try to call the, I think it's called Kansas City Spinning or something like that. Try to call them Monday if I remember, and see about going in and getting me a spinner. I'm just not happy with the way this is going. Maybe somebody else has some suggestions, but if I could if I could trim this off 3/32 of an inch really precisely, then you could sit the back plate, and Steve had talked about, putting it on something that'll stick it up in the air but yet hold it flat. And I said, well, you know, it could be on a post or something. That way you could get it sitting on there, but you still, I don't know. Anyways, that's where we're at. And got a long video out of this. So, and I'm thinking about maybe running out to the airport right now or really soon. So, and maybe get some flying in or something. Anyways, there you go. And happy Easter. And remember that Jesus died on that cross and then came back 3 days later, which of course he would have died today and then come back on Sunday. So there's your little ministry there. God bless.